I'm gonna try like landscape streaming for YouTube to see how it'll do for like engagement and whatnot. So we'll try today. I think I'm gonna wear my glasses today. I hate wearing my glasses, but honestly, in order to be able to see, we should wear them. Okay. Here we go. Good game. Hello, Christopher.
My ultimate's ready.
Right.
Okay. Oh, sorry. No, it's not Germany, it's Colombia. Thank you for the follow. Oh. Oh, I thought it was over. Um. Medium hard. I don't know how I'm supposed to W live goal being completed. Thank you. How's everybody today? Welcome in. La boo boo. How's it going? My hair's a little tangled today because let's try a summit quick play or whatever. Summit with Raze. We gotta practice. How does the... Just submitted my final assessment for your master's? Oh, dang. You left London perfect time. This current heat wave is killing me. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. Everybody's been saying that the new heat wave, I don't know, sucks. And what's even worse is that there's like no AC anywhere. There's no, like, how is that even possible? Like, how is that even a thing? That really sucks. Only like in some places, like when we were at the Red Bull Gaming Sphere, there was AC there. Thank you for the roses. By the way, put that right there. I have tried Mecha Chameleon. We're actually gonna play later today with some of my creator friends.
Okay, mia familia. Leave the fireworks.
I'm not that good at it. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm starting to like get a little bit better at it as I go. I really love the new map though. Isn't it so pretty, guys? Wow. It's very nice. Hello, JSP. Thank you for the watch streak. Military need to bring me home ASAP. Not for the no AC and windows barely open. Yeah, no. That's horrible. Thank you, Cam, for the gifts. WGG's, W TikTok gift. W Lightning. It's big but small. Aesthetically, though, it's really cool. Mm-hmm. It's loud. Why am I whipping? Oh, left side. Okay.
Player standing. Spike down A. One down. Grenade.
No. I think my mistake when I'm peeking is I always use utility instead of like playing with my gun. That's okay.
I'm saving.
Reloading.
I'm pretty good today though. I'm chilling today. I've been waking up hella early because I'm still recovering from different time zone change.
I dropped the spike. I got a spike.
I don't know if that's a good 52 deadlock. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I was like sitting on her wall for a second.
Spike down A.
I feel like when you go from like a very social event to like being alone, you get that like post-convention depression. Does anyone else get that? Like when you're at a convention with a lot of people and you're like socializing, and then you go back to like being chilling on your own. Honestly though, I feel like I thrive when I'm on my own, so sometimes that's not always like a downside for me. But sometimes it can be like, dang, I kind of miss having people. You know what I mean? Does anyone else experience that, or is it just me? I feel like I experience that every single time I go to any convention. I love my new keyboard, by the way. I literally spent like $60 on it, and like, it's lasted me so long. I'm so glad I haven't spilled coffee on it yet. Because I've just like literally damaged all of my keyboard just from spilling coffee on it. I need to get it repaired. How was London? It was good. Thanks for asking. It was good for the most part. It's just the only thing that sucked was our situation with our Airbnb. Like, me and my friends tried to get an Airbnb and then it got canceled because the boiler broke. We had to get a new one. And then they were trying to charge us like a 1,000 pound authorization hold, which, if you don't know, 1,000 pound in USD is like a little bit over $1,000. It's around the same as like USD, but it's a little bit. And so we were basically getting scammed, and then we had to hit up Airbnb. The weather was like, it was cold on like one singular day. There was like one day where it was like overcast. That was the only day that it was foggy and nice. But it was relatively good weather when I went because it was windy. So even though it was hot, we just had to stay in like shaded areas and it wouldn't be that bad. It wasn't that bad. But I heard that like right now there's a heat wave, so it's getting worse. Can you say it should be on a bucket list? What? What do you mean, like going to London? Is it a bucket list trip? I would say like it's worth it to see like the touristy things. 100%. But also, like, if you're not in good areas, like if you're not spending a lot of money, I feel like that's with any place though. If you're not spending a lot of money, the food's tacky, you know, and also it's just like it's not good area if you decide not to spend a lot of money. So, like any area though, like obviously if you're not gonna spend a lot of money, then it's... Ah! Did you try any pastries? Yeah, like when I went to this one coffee shop and it had good ratings. It was called like Arbacadia, something. Their branding is like a percentage sign. I don't know, it's like Arbacadia something. And their coffee shop was really nice. I just hate that most coffee shops don't like have a place where you can sit inside. I'm used to places where you can kind of sit inside. Arbekia coffee? Is that what it is? Arbekia coffee? I don't know. Thank you for the follow. I love that place. And the croissants were really good. But obviously it's expensive, you know? But at the same time, it's like it's worth it because... I don't know. Yeah, I was in Covenant. I think Covenant Garden. But that's like a very touristy area, so... Obviously, everything's gonna be priced accordingly. 100% agreed. I totally feel that way too. Me too. The coffee was really good. I just ordered, usually when I go places, I order like the most popular thing. And usually that's like a good strategy to get something that's good. Like you won't get disappointed. Unless you're like a really picky eater. Unless it has like caramel. The only thing I don't like is caramel. So like if it has caramel in it, I'm not gonna buy it.
Spike planted.
There.
So usually, yeah, stuff
One
with caramel I
enemy
don't buy.
remaining.
He's on site. Let's go!
Healing over here.
Any more trips coming up? I'm probably gonna hold off on the trips for now. I don't want to overdo it. I have a lot of bills, so. But there is gonna be a VCT in Shanghai, and I've been thinking about going.
Reloading.
Because I do want to visit China. That'd be so cool. And then I was thinking about taking a detour to Japan or something. But it is very soon. It's in like October. I'm just not sure because I think it's gonna be pricey. So I'd have to like really lock in this month and the next couple months if I genuinely want to go. But I don't really know any friends who are going, so I'm not sure. But I really, when there was like a Paris VCT, I really regretted not going to Paris. Because Paris is such a cute, like, oh my god.
Bomb buddy out. Hey.
Stopping fire.
Spike down. B.
Oh sh. Or B main. But I mean, like any place when you're traveling, you just have to make sure you have like a lot of funds.
Enemy remaining.
Because otherwise,
I got the straggler.
you're gonna have like a cheap quality experience. And I feel like low key, going to like, not going to Toronto, I meant to say, going to London, it definitely, you know, because there were some nights where we just didn't eat food and it was too late. We didn't end up getting to go to like the nicer restaurants, but that's what I wished we did. Like instead of going to pubs, like I wish we went to like restaurants to like try the food and stuff. But like I guess my group wasn't really big on the food side of things, so I think they were like more like, oh, going to the pub, getting a drink type of vibe. But I'm not really a big drinker, so I was like, dang, I kind of wish. But that's why like when I was able to like go off on my own, and then I did try that coffee place that I was talking about. Like, I feel like there was some days where we didn't really get food, so I was kind of, like, disappointed, like, in the morning. I was a little bit disappointed. But it was because, like, we were all still recovering from the jet lag, so it was kind of, like, some people would wake up later and stuff, so I, like, would go off and do my own thing. And that's how I kind of got a little bit more of, like, a better, in my opinion, like, experience, because it's harder to do everything together, especially kind of we had things a little bit planned last minute. It's kind of harder to get everything situated with a group of 4. Oh, the flight was horrible. My legs were getting swollen. I need to get compression socks. That didn't happen to me when I went to Korea though, because like when I was on the flight to Korea, I was able to walk around, and thankfully I had like a really good seat where like the people next to me, they were getting up really often because of how, like, it can really hurt your legs. You know, the blood just goes to your legs and your leg gets swollen when you too much on the flight. So that's why it's good to, like, walk around. And, like, the lines for the bathrooms were kind of long. So it's nice to be able to take a break from sitting so long and then come back to your seat. Honestly, I feel like my flight to Korea was better, though, because I had a better airline. Airline that I was with was like okay, but it was like it was okay. It wasn't bad. But honestly, I feel like Korean Air is one of the best airlines you can ever ride on. So that's why like I had a better experience on that one. Whereas like I think I flew with KLM. It was still really cool
One enemy
because we
remaining.
were able to. My flight was 15 hours.
Defenders win.
from California to Korea. Korean Air is the best airline for if you're ever gonna go to Korea. And their food is awesome. Oh my god, the food is awesome. Best airline food I've ever had. The airline food we had in London, like it was like Virgin Atlantic, and it was KLM. But then we switched to Air France, and Air France was way better. But the food is way better in Korean Air. I'm sorry, like nothing can compete. But I think it's because I just like Korean food, so that's probably why. I like Asian food. Okay, guys, what should we do now? The bimbop. Yeah, I got the bimbop and it was awesome. Okay, we're gonna play some ranked, shall we? Okay, here we go. Hold on. Hello, Jack. We should do predictions. Enjoy your stream. Thanks. Have a good day. Yeah, honestly, London was pretty cool. For the most part, it was cool, but I feel like next time, I think if I ever do go, like, I'm probably just gonna go on my own. Like, honestly, I like group activities and things like that, but it makes things a lot more complicated when you're traveling because you have to take into account everybody, and then it's just more hectic, I feel like. Just because, like, everybody has their own individual needs, so it can make things a little bit more complicated. Like, you'll have to eventually compromise in ways that, you know, you don't really want to. And so that's why, like, maybe next time, that's why I like solo traveling so much, because I feel like it makes things so much better. Did you try the black pudding? No, I did not. Is that like a London staple or something? I don't know. I didn't really get to try like a lot of touristy things, but that's okay. For me, London wasn't really about like the touristy things. It was, I mean, I did try the fish and chips. It was really good. I did also like visit Big Ben and then the Eye of London. That was really cool too. But honestly, the Eye of London is a little bit underwhelming. I'm not like it kind of reminded me of like Santa Monica Pier a little bit. I'm not like the biggest fan of it. But when we were like walking across the street on one area in London, you could see the London Eye and then the sunset. It was like a perfect photo op. So like there's some moments where the London Eye is absolutely beautiful and like super worth it, but I don't think you should go to like the actual London Eye. I think you should go to like an area where you can get a good... Well, what is this guy saying? Hold on one sec. This guy said, okay. What are we, like 10 years old? Blocked. Let me crack. Fuck you. Fucking weirdo freak. I'm gonna play Raze here. Okay. Also, what the fuck? Hold on. What is wrong with people like that? Fuck those people, bro. Anyway. I have never tried that before. Like I said, because we were in a group setting, it was a lot harder for us to do like all the touristy things because we also had like the VCT and then that was like its own thing. But oh my god, this VCT was so much better than the last VCT I went to. The last one I went to was in Toronto and it was good, but it wasn't like as entertaining as this one. And I got to see like some of my creator friends go on the stage and perform, like they were playing against each other, trying out the new Summit map. And then there was this moment where they were like having like a Zen moment. It was so freaking funny. Dude, like whoever pitched that idea was honestly a genius. But yeah, so like it was a good experience for sure. But sometimes when it comes to like those events, I get a little bit overwhelmed. It is very loud and chaotic when you're like going out, like, you know what I mean? Like it is very loud, very chaotic.
I mean, I was thinking about it, yeah.
You know what I mean? I love solo travel. I feel like solo traveling is just so much less stressful than like always, you know, because then it just makes things a little bit easier, you know. But at the same time,
Reloading. One less.
you just have so much more freedom, yeah. And then I feel like traveling is kind of complicated, especially when you're doing it with other people, because everybody has like a budget, right? But like we don't know that budget, so it's like it's kind of harder. Like that's why like when you go traveling, you gotta,
Down A.
because there's always gonna be like a random expense. You always have to have like an emergency fund, even when traveling. So it's an important thing, you know. Otherwise,
Yeah, I
you'll
don't
get
know
into
why
a
you guys
pickle.
followed me. I was just gonna lurk.
This guy arguing already. It's been the first round and we're already arguing. Jeez.
Just gotta play around the slow fields and we're fine. I'm saving.
Let's just go B, guys. I don't know, you guys follow me, like, what's the guy arguing about? Black sausage. Yeah, the fish and chips were pretty good. I like the fish and chips. But, like, honestly, I could make that at home. You know? I don't know. Or, like, I could just eat it at home. I mean, it's definitely, like, the US version of fish and chips is more processed, I would say. But, like, it's kind of like just getting, like, a fish fillet from McDonald's, except it's not as low quality. And it doesn't have as much processed. I don't know. It's still, like... It's definitely better in London, but... I don't know. Maybe I didn't try, like, a breath-changing... Or what is it? Life-changing fish and chips. Like, maybe it's because the one I got was at a pub. Thank you for the follows. Oh, thank you, Kyan, for the gifts, by the way.
Last player standing.
Thank you, thank you. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't life-changing. But I don't know. Maybe it's because, like, I'm not really, like... For me, London wasn't, like, a dream trip. But, like, for me, I wasn't really, like, I'm, like, fine missing out on some stuff. For me, like, a dream travel trip would be, like, Japan. You know? Or, like, Korea was, like, really... But I think it's because, like, I have different goals. I have different, you know... Like, I love, like, Asian culture. I don't know. Whereas, like, with London, it was nice. But, oh my god, we dealt with racism, guys. It was crazy. Well, not racism. Well, yeah, well, not racism. But, like, we got hate crimed. It was, we were at a KFC. We were at a, like, bad area in London. Like, a very, like, not so safe area. But because we were in a group, like, any place that we would go, it was fine, right? Basically, we're in the KFC getting our chicken because no other place was open to get dinner that was, like, relatively cheap for a group of 4. So... So we're in the KFC and we're getting food. We're ordering food and there's this random, like, guy in the corner. And he's just chilling on the side.
One enemy remaining.
He's just chilling on the side. And I'm, like, going up to the counter to see if they have, like, our sides, right? Like, because basically they didn't have mashed potatoes. So we had to get corn or something instead as one of our sides for our meal. And as I'm going up to the counter, I see this guy in the corner. And, I don't know, he looks kind of like... Like, I didn't know if he was talking to me, but he was like, under his breath, he was like, bloody Americans.
Sage peeks door every time.
Bloody Americans, you know? And then as we're leaving the KFC, you know, after we got our food, this guy's like, yeah, go back to America, you bloody Americans. You fucking Americans. He was like, go back to America. It was so funny because... I don't know, I mean, like, we weren't being obnoxious. Like, we were just in the store, you know, getting our KFC, minding our own business. I mean, maybe we were a little bit loud, but I wouldn't say we were, like, obnoxious loud. So, I just thought it was really interesting. Like, that was like our first time experiencing like being hate crime or like, what is it, hate speech? I don't know. And being like shit on for being American. And honestly, I don't blame people not liking Americans because of the reputation that a lot of, you know, Americans give us. But it's like, I don't know, we were just getting our KFC. Like, we weren't really doing anything to hurt anybody. So I found it really interesting. But we were thinking that guy might have been drunk or something. Maybe that's why he was acting that way. But yeah, I thought it was kind of funny. Colombia winning today? Is Colombia playing today? I don't know. I hope they win if they are playing today. We should go B. Let's go B. Gotta be all that online hate. I don't fucking know. Oh, they're playing Portugal? No way. Okay, so it's a good time for me to wear this jersey, right? This Colombian jersey.
Dropping smoke. Get it. Here. Grenade! My ult's ready.
Oh, I didn't even know they were playing today. I just put this on because I found it in my closet.
Seek them out. Around here.
Enemy and defender spawn.
There.
Good bird.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. I hope Colombia wins today at 4 p.m. Oh shit. But yeah, that was like one of our crazy experiences when we were in London. Yeah, with the group, it was more complicated, but at the same time, it was worth it. Like, it's nice to travel with the group. Like, you have a lot of people that, you know, you think Portugal's winning? Hell no. I'm their good luck charm. Don't worry, guys.
What? No peeking. Time to hunt.
One is B.
No peeking. Go. Enemy by B. Grenade! Hawk out.
What the fuck? McDonald's. McDonald's. Hello, unseen. Not with the way they... Well, Colombia doing something better, but hey, it's the World Cup. Anything can happen. True.
One enemy remaining.
Right here.
I have hope Colombia is going to win today. I won't be able to watch the game because I'll be streaming, but we will hopefully wish they score well. I am their good luck charm, guys, because I'm wearing their jersey. Should I bet at $500 on Colombia then? Girl, I think sports betting is interesting, to say the least. Just do a watch along. I'll get copyright strike, James.
Watching this spot.
I won't get banned. Didn't XQC just get banned? If XQC is getting banned, I'm getting obliterated. I am getting obliterated off of the face of the earth if I try to stream the World Cup. I also don't have a subscription to watch any of the FIFA games. I don't plan on spending any money. I already spent enough in London. So I'm chilling.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. Let's go team! Let's go team!
Cypher, just tell me where they
Let's
are.
go team!
I'll do the
Let's go team! Yeah, he got banned off of Twitch because he streamed the World Cup. A lot of people are getting banned off of Twitch and streaming sites for streaming the World Cup. Like, I streamed Coachella, guys. I streamed the Coachella performance, like the VOD. And I got a DMCA strike. But thankfully I took like a DMCA strike school and I got the strike off my channel. By the way, for context, if you get more than 3 copyright strikes, your channel gets permanently banned. Yeah, it doesn't matter who you are. XQC or not, you're gonna get fucking banned. Yeah, like FIFA, Coachella, all these big corporations, they don't give a fuck. Because when you stream
Dropping
their sites and stuff, you're basically scamming. Because everybody who has to watch FIFA or whatever, don't they have to pay a subscription to even watch their the games in the first place? Like, I'm pretty sure either like they have to have like a sports subscription or something,
got the spike. Reloading.
or they gotta like visit a pub that like is playing the games. Are you dead ass? Are you dead ass? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. These corporations don't give a fuck. And they also are just very particular, like music companies too.
In a smoke.
Last player standing. Spike down mid.
That's why on TikTok, the UMG whatever takedown thing, like a whole bunch of songs got taken off of TikTok, even though the people who are making
Feel me now.
music, like they're making not music, they're making like TikToks using like these artists' songs. Like they're giving these artists free publicity through like their posts on TikTok. But these music fucking corporations don't care. They don't care because they just want to gatekeep and they want to make as much money as humanly possible. And so they'll do anything to do it. They will ban everybody to do it. And I think it's stupid because obviously it shouldn't be free. I don't think any music should be free necessarily, but in a TikTok video that's like 15 seconds, like I'm pretty sure it's not that crazy if it's like a 15-second long TikTok video. I think the whole TikTok thing is crazy, but I think like YouTube videos, sure, like in a long form like YouTube video, oh yeah, like that makes sense.
Satchel out. Satchel out. Like I never left.
One enemy
Fuck you.
remaining.
Thank you for the follow.
Just a wee flesh wound.
If you think I'm ignoring you, then maybe your comment just wasn't interesting enough. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry. I don't really ignore comments. I just like if I feel like it's not really an interesting thing for me to read out loud, I won't read it out loud. But like I'll read most of them. I'm not gonna read aloud every single one.
Hawk out. Blinded.
Only sometimes I read them.
Here, grenade.
I've been trying to actually not read all of them because some of them are just really, some of them are weird as hell. If you know, you know.
Defend the flag planted.
This neon is up my ass. Wait, are we live on YouTube, guys? Hold on.
You will not kill my allies.
Also, I've been getting that a
One
lot where
enemy
like
remaining.
people think that I'm like ignoring them. But you know what it is? I just been trying not to like. I've been trying not to read every single comment because one thing that my friend taught me, he's like a really good Valorant player. He told me it's better to focus on the game rather than chat. Like chat can wait for a moment until I'm done trying to play the game. Obviously, I'm not playing that good right now, but because I get really distracted.
Roll for initiative.
I get extremely distracted. But my friend who told me if I want to get better at Valorant, he said I have to focus on the game and stop reading chat so often. Like I shouldn't be in the middle of the game and then pause to read it. You know what I mean? Like I have to be locked in on the game until my work is done. Let's go B. Come on, guys. I have ult as well. I do tend to get distracted though, so like from time to time I will read. I think I distract myself though sometimes.
Grenade! Right here. Bomb buddy out. Spike planted.
I'm gonna play for Spike here. Neon behind.
Enemy remaining.
Nice. Good assist. Great job, team.
Last round in the half.
I think my aim there was kind of cooked. Oh, good.
The spike is here.
Like yesterday, because I wasn't reading every single comment on TikTok, or was it YouTube? Yeah, YouTube. Because I wasn't reading every single comment that this chatter put, or it was like his first comment or something, and I didn't read it. He was like, dang. So... Dang, so you're just not gonna read my comment? Like, that's crazy. I was like, okay. Not gonna lie, that's so weird. Some people are just really weird. Cause like, I just feel like, I mean, maybe I'm just not like the kind of chatter to like be yapping all the time. Like, I'm more of like a lurker.
Spike down A.
Thank God. James Rodriguez is my favorite soccer player.
One enemy remaining.
Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Man. Oh no, main. Oh my God. Nice.
The last of them. Switching
Yeah, Jess is just locked in. Nothing personal, chatter. Exactly. Nah, Colombia's not gonna lose to Portugal, guys. So have a nice stream. Thanks. I just think like when you're watching a streamer, like you shouldn't really treat like me not reading your chat messages being ignored. I feel like you should treat it as like, okay, well, if you're looking for like a one-on-one interaction, maybe like DM me. But I won't answer. I'm gonna be so honest. I don't my DMs are not open. My DMs are not open for anything. The only time it's open for is this if like a brand wants to work with me and give me money for me to promote their brand. That's the only time I ever respond to DMs. And like, you shouldn't treat like a chat system like a one-on-one thing. You should treat it like it's just a group chat, you know? And so when you're saying stuff in the group chat that's like getting a little sus, you know? I'm not gonna want to read it, you know? Or I'll block you, you know? Either or. But some people like make comments that are like, okay, that's not bannable, but it's kind of weird. You know? Sometimes it's the better thing to just ignore it.
Each other and we'll be fine.
Like at the end of the day when you're streaming, it's kind of like a big group chat. Like we're all kind of enjoying the game together, whatever. We're, you know, hanging out, socializing. All that. That's about it. Like e-socializing. You know what I mean? It's just a chill time. Yeah, community, exactly. Hello, Trail. E-social space, exactly.
Target down.
Hello, $100.
Spike down mid. One enemy remaining.
Pork out. Blinded. Willow. So thank you.
Nice. You know what I mean?
Just some good old hard yakka. Standing in between us and victory.
But yeah, it's just like a social space where we all just kind of get along, you know, we all just hang out. It's kind of like a friend group, like a big friend group, or I like to call like a big family. Like that's kind of like what doing content creation is all about. Sometimes it's like building a family, building like a community where you guys can all have like shared interests and, you know, hang around.
Bomb buddy out. Get out of here.
Oh my god. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. They're hard rushing A. I fucked up, man. I'm sorry.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
I should never use Spectre long range. I don't know why I'm using Spectre long range. That was stupid.
Be faster.
One enemy remaining.
Am I gonna play just Valorant? I think what we're gonna do. So what we're gonna do. I don't. Why am I saying I think?
Nothing.
Nice. Wait. Do you got it? Let's see. Does he have it? Wait, he got it. 0.16 seconds. Nice. I'm gonna do Mecha Chameleon later with my friends at 6 p.m. I'm not sure if it's just one friend or multiple. Let's find out. Let's find out. People just don't know how to socialize. I wonder why you always average 12 streamers. You're super... 12 streamers? 12 viewers? You're super consistent. I think it's because, like, I don't post enough TikToks. I also think it's because I took a week off of streaming, so my analytics will be all over the place when I take a break off of streaming. Usually that happens. And also being... Okay. You know what? Yeah, that's fine. You know what? You know what? Hell yeah. You know what? You know what? Hell yeah.
Spike planted.
I'm Colombian, yes. I'm Colombian, half Nicaraguense.
Healer down.
Last player standing.
Oh, I know why I don't have a lot of viewers. I think it's because I'm not a people pleaser. Well, I am in some ways. But I would say, like, for the most part, people get mad when they don't, like, when they don't get what they want. You know, and for some people that do, like, it's kind of like when you get attention. Like, a lot of women online get attention, but not for the right reasons. And eventually, those people who are there for the wrong reasons, they get bored because they realize they're not going to get something out of it, and they leave. It's very, like, short-lived attention. So, like, when people say, oh, like, being a streamer girl is so easy, all you need to do is be pretty. Well, yes, it is good. You also have to be a people pleaser on top of that if you want to average a higher amount of viewers. Because if you're a people pleaser, you'll let people, oh, he's right. Let me see. You'll let people treat you however you want, however they want, like flirt with you, whatever it is. I don't really do that, so that's why I think I have less viewers. But, like, honestly, I don't mind that. And I also think because... I think the reason I have less viewers is probably because I don't post enough TikToks to become discovered. Probably what it is, too. I think that... it's a mixture of, like, not being a people pleaser and whatnot. Not tolerating people's bullshit. As well as, like... I'm not nice to people. As well. Well, I mean, also, yeah, this game is buns. And especially if you're not, like, one of the best players in the world, people don't really care to watch. That's another thing. That's why, like, right now, we're practicing.
Match point.
Come on, squad. Gotta play that whistle.
Thank you, Silent. I appreciate it. The people who are, like, appreciate it, though, like, and for good intentions, usually they stick around, but it just depends. I think it's also because, like, I'm not really mainstream discovered yet. Like, I'm not mainstream. So, when you're not mainstream, a lot of the time viewers don't just get handed to you. It's something you have to work for. And I also think, like, it's the game, too. Like I said, like, if you're not one of the best Valorant players in the world, no one really cares. Unless, like, your personality's good, or you have, like, good conversation, or, like, you're funny. I don't have a subscription to watch the Colombia versus Portugal game. And I'm not gonna buy one. I just don't really care to, like, pay money to see. Like, I'm just not really... Like, I like sports. I love soccer growing up. But, like, when I watch... Anytime I watch, like, any sports event, I get bored. Like, it just makes me want to play the game or play myself. I just hate watching. Because it's just... It makes me feel like I'm just wasting my life just watching shit. That's how it makes me feel. I don't know why I feel that way.
Spike planted.
Who said anything about buying it? Well, I'm not gonna pirate it.
Last player
Fuck
standing.
yeah! Fuck you! Fuck you! Sorry. You know, that... They have the red... What's that one emote that they have? It's like a red card. Do they have that in Valorant? Can you give them a follow? I just don't really care to buy it.
No one beats my firepower. I got
The
this.
English commentary sucks. Yeah, I heard that it's better to get like the Spanish speaking one. Like even when I was watching the VCT games, like I get bored. Like it just makes me want to play the game instead of like watching it. Hello, Mr. Mondo. I don't know why I'm like that. I think it's because I just get bored. Like, I just don't feel productive. But you guys can tell me how it is, or I'll just look at the score online. I think it's cool, though. Like, I totally have so much respect for the people who play, but, like... It's definitely not, like... I just don't go out of my way to, like... I just don't really go out of my way. Oh.
Spike down B. One enemy remaining.
Like I never left.
GG's.
Defenders win.
Bronze 1. Get the free trial on Peacock. I've already used the free trial on Peacock. It's not gonna work. Also, I'm not gonna watch it. Even if I have it for free. Mainly because I, 1, don't watch soccer. 2, I don't really care. 3, I don't really care. Sorry. Like, I mean, I think it's cool. Like, I played soccer growing up. But, like, I don't care. I'm just not, like, a big sports fan. Like, I'm just more, like, esports. But even esports, I get bored. It's just not... It's not soccer, it's football. Too bad. I'm saying soccer. Too bad. Too bad, Chad. Too bad. I don't. I'm sorry. Like, is that bad to say? I mean, I'm not really sorry. But, like, I'm also a woman. So, like, obviously, I'm not gonna really care. I don't know. Like, I mean, some women like soccer, and I like it sometimes. But I just, like, get bored. Like, it just, when I watch it, it just makes me want to play it. And, like, I'm grown, I'm, like, 24. Where am I gonna play soccer? I'd rather go to, like... I'd rather go and play it. I don't know, I just get bored. Like, I don't know. Maybe everyone's different, right? Like, it is exciting to see people play, and I love, like, the vibes and stuff. Like, I don't know. Maybe I just have ADHD. Maybe we try to Google it. Why do I get bored? I'm not gonna sports bet. I'm not a gambler. I think gambling is a is a sign of low intelligence. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so mean. I will take you to FanFest. I've had so many people tell me they're gonna take me to the FIFA World Cup. I'm good, bro. I'd rather you send me $6,000 right now so I can go to Korea and train. I just feel like it's so dystopian as well to be like, and it's the same way I feel about content creation too. Like, I hate, like, when I see someone doom scrolling, I get so disgusted. Like, I'm like, how do you not get bored? Like, don't you want to go out there and make the content? I don't know, like, does that make you feel, like, when you're watching streamers, doesn't it make you want to go and be a streamer? I don't know, like, that's how I feel when I watch content. If I'm watching it, I watch it to inspire me. I don't watch it because I'm just, I don't know. Like, maybe I just see it as a waste of time because it's not really something I'm passionate about, but... It just feels like wasted. Yeah, like, okay, I just looked it up and it feels like... Can you explain? Let me see, Miller. Can you explain why I feel this way? I'm looking it up. I think my brain just... like, I just don't like doing things where I'm, like, watching other people do it. Like, I get bored. I want to do it myself. I think I prefer playing over watching because my brain craves personal control, physical movement, and the direct dopamine rush of taking action yourself. Passive viewing removes your agency, making it feel boring and restless. I think it's because I have ADHD. Like, I love soccer. Soccer is probably one of my favorite sports. But when I watch it, I'm like, I don't know. Yeah. But it's not like I'm like a LARPer. I don't know. I actually grew up playing soccer. I would say, like, I understand the game, and when I'm watching it, I'll know what's happening. But it's, for me, it's more engaging for me to go and do stuff. Like, when I was watching VCT, like, I'm gonna give an example. When I was watching VCT, I got so bored. I got so bored because do you consume any type of media or content at all? Sometimes. But, like, whenever I watch stuff, it's productive scrolling for me. Because when I'm watching stuff, I usually look at it and I'm like, okay, I can recreate that. And then I save it. And then I usually try to recreate it later if I have, like, the means to. And it's not, like, a super expensive thing. I think that's what it means to be a creator. And I think that's why, like, a lot of people don't really have what it takes. Because they're kind of just, like... Not that, like, anyone's better than anyone else. Like, it's not even about that. Like, everyone has different preferences, you know, in life. There's people who make the media, and there's people who watch it. And if you watch, like, there's certain shows and pieces of media that I watch for, like, entertainment. I would say, like, I watch a lot of movies. But even when I'm watching movies, I get this urge to go out there and take acting classes because I'm like, wow, this really inspires me. Like, it makes me want to go out and, like, take an acting class. I don't know where I got that from. I think I got it from just, like, being bored of my life. And I feel like everyone's just kind of, like, on the internet, like, doom scrolling. It's kind of like Wall-E. That's what it reminds me of. Like, everyone's kind of, like, on their phones, but then they're not going out there and, like, doing stuff. And I feel like it's so important to, like, go out and do stuff. What the fuck happened to my Valorant? It crashed. Hello? Oh my god. I don't know why this has been happening lately. Something's wrong with it, guys. I'm just gonna have to end the task. I don't know why my Valorant has been doing this thing where it's been crashing at least once a day. But like some people are super content with being like watching the content because like at the end of the day they are a part of the reason why these people are successful. And so some people, they get this like sense of like camaraderie or whatever it is, like they feel satisfied because they're able to like live vicariously through others, which honestly I feel like that's pretty cool. And like for a while that was me with like watching content creators. But eventually I got bored. I got bored of just watching stuff happen and I wanted to go and do it myself. I don't know. But I feel like that's like a very hard like mindset to develop because I feel like a lot of people just don't mind being okay with like their entire like nervous system and like everything, like their dopamine being controlled by these like platforms. Like, but at the same time, I think that it's like I feel like the people who do take a lot of agency in their life, a lot of the time they're doing rather than consuming, you know? And so I feel like that's why for me, I don't watch and I'm not going to spend my money on watching. Unless I feel really passionate about watching, then I will, but...
Do not worry. With me, this will be easy. C'est simple comme bonjour.
Like dance. Yeah, exactly. Like when I watch dance, it is fun to watch. But at the same time, once I watch it, I'm like, okay, now I want to go try it. That's why I get bored, I think. But it's not that I'm like not involved. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like I've watched before, but for me, it's just not really... I just get bored. Like, don't get me wrong, though. Like, I'm rooting for Colombia. I'm just gonna root from the sidelines. Like, I'm not really gonna watch. But I will watch the score. Or you guys can let me know what the score is, and I'll... 26 Clove? They're all on site. Come on, guys. We got this. Lock in, team.
Spike planted.
Ended.
Last player standing.
But also to like, I think also soccer for me. Oh my god, my lash is stuck. Soccer for me makes me kind of like, I don't know, I have like I really wanted to play soccer growing up. But my parents, because I was a woman, they didn't really believe in my soccer career. They didn't have the finances to put me in club. And so that's why I didn't end up like doing soccer, and it makes me bitter. So when I watch people that have like when I watch people who have like a lot of privileges to go out there and chase their dream around soccer, it makes me very bitter. It makes me very sad, because if only like my parents put a little bit more effort into me doing soccer, I would have been able to do it throughout my entire life. It makes me so annoyed and so angry. But that's why I'm like grateful to do other things too, like dance. Yeah, I think that's the main reason why I don't watch soccer anymore. Because for me, it's like, I mean, obviously I could have like kicked the ball around in my home and da 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 da, but it's like
Spike planted.
some people don't understand. Like, as a woman, when you're a woman, you get treated way differently. Like, I'm not allowed to just go to a random park on a random Sunday. Like, my parents were strict to the point where that's why I resorted to gaming, because gaming was the only thing I could do at home that I wouldn't get in trouble for doing it.
Player standing.
You know what I mean? And so I'm just, it makes me fucking angry. Like, ah, fuck that shit, you know?
Come on, Raze, you cheeky
Such
fella.
wasted
Get
potential.
into it.
And the fact that me being a girl played into the fact that I wasn't taken seriously to do soccer makes me extremely bitter. And I think that's why I like gaming, because gaming fulfills that like competitive side of me, like that wanting to do competitive. You know what I mean? But it's a different type of competitive, obviously. Like, I'm in the comfort of my own home, I'm safe, so it's a little different. And some people will say, oh, but like, if you wanted to, you would, like, but you guys don't understand. Like, my parents were so strict. I couldn't even go outside. I couldn't have any sleepovers. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't even go to the park without my parents thinking that I was gonna get kidnapped. Because that's how, like, afraid they were of, and, you know, valid. They cared a lot, but it really sucked when it came to things like wanting to pursue soccer as not just like a sport that I enjoyed, but something that could have been a career. But because women aren't taken seriously in sports, it's something that even my parents, you know, didn't believe in me doing. So it's kind of sad, but also I think it made me realize, like, maybe that just wasn't my direction in life, you know? And even though it does hurt that I wasn't taken seriously and that it kind of stripped me of an opportunity of wanting to do soccer because I was a woman, like, how does being a woman change anything? But I don't know. Whatever, right?
Spike
And so
planted.
basically it was just, you know, I think it's just like misogyny final boss. Misogyny in a family, in an unhealthy family dynamic. But that's why I think I like competitive gaming more, because there's a lot more representation for women. Like, a lot more women are having opportunities, and I feel like Valorant's doing a good job of like incorporating that.
Last player standing.
Okay,
One enemy remaining.
Okay, fuck you. Fuck this Sage, bro. Like, you know, it sounds kind of depressing. Not being physically dominant comes to mind.
I can't play dead.
Yeah, but like that doesn't really matter. Like, with the right training, even if you aren't physically dominant, you can still play in girl sports, like girl only sports. So like the whole mindset that women can't do sports or whatever it is, like it's misogyny. It's internalized misogyny, and
We'll bring it back.
unfortunately, because my parents like couldn't afford it and they also were really extremely protective, I couldn't really go out there and get training. And you guys know soccer training, oh my god, it's expensive. The times that my parents did put me in club, it was right when I was 18. And if you guys know anything about soccer, unfortunately, I mean, you can pursue it any time in your life if you really, really love it. Really, really love it. But if you genuinely want to take it serious and like be in the college teams,
Spike planted.
everything is about time. Everything's about time. Because you're going to get replaced by someone else who has more experience, who's been training since they were 5 years old. And I experienced that in real time. Like, I did soccer training in high school, and I went to a predominantly white like school where all the people in my grade were white.
I'm a good shot.
And so they've been training in soccer for the entire life.
One
And so
enemy remaining.
the competition was and I had a white coach. So guess who they picked over me?
40.
And also, I just didn't have enough formal training to be taken like seriously. So it sucked.
It seems these
And
strangers
I would get bullied too, which really sucked.
they're not
But like, it was also just the fact that because I lived in a predominantly white school, a lot of the people who would replace me or take my spot were usually white people who had everything handed to them. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna lie, they did work hard for their position because they're really good, but they also had a lot of money. So like, that's the reason why their parents being able to put them in soccer since they're 5, like some of the girls would even advance to like varsity, and they just had really involved parents. They had like really good involved parents. Like my parents were not involved in my life in an emotional way. When it came to soccer, and they were actually really mean and they were bullies. Like none of them would show up to my soccer games. None of them were like supportive of me. And so like that changed a lot for a child wanting to do a competitive sport. You need that like stability. You need like someone to be like, yeah, you got this. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying this to be like, oh, poor me. But it's true. Like, me being like one of the only Latina women in my soccer team, like, and not having previous experience, and my first soccer experience being at like 16, is like, it puts me at a disadvantage. But when I was in club, eventually I was really frustrated with the fact that I was like the underdog, right? And so like, I eventually started developing my skills, and I got really good, but it still really hurts because it's like, fuck that shit. Like, that's what I mean by like, when people have a lot of money and they have a lot of like emotional support from their family and like people that actually care, see them grow, and not just in academics. Because when you're a woman, like, a lot of the time you don't get taken seriously when you're doing things like sports, stuff like that. It sucks. And so the only thing for me that my parents really cared about was school, which is like, but what if I don't like school? You know what I mean? Ugh. And so it's just it's like a whole thing. And you can't, like, obviously if you really, really wanted to, you could, but it's like, guys, you don't understand. If I wanted to go out to a park and try to practice, my parents would literally like go insane. Like I couldn't go outside, you know? Because in their mind, they thought I was gonna get kidnapped if I went to the park and tried to practice. They really tried to like put me in it, but like at the end of the day, I didn't have enough formal training that I couldn't get it serious. Like, and there's just so many people. Like it's just one of those sports. Like in sports, it's one of those things that if you don't start young, you're put at an extreme disadvantage. So if you want to do like college soccer or college sports, you have to be put into it like very young. That's why like Asian parents, like they usually put their kids into piano very, very early on, because they understand that if this person wants to do like musical career or whatever with piano, they're gonna put them in very early, you know? But honestly, like my parents, because they weren't financially stable and they weren't really like prepared to have kids, I resorted to gaming, because gaming has that competitive edge, but it's not dangerous. I can stay inside. I won't damage like my body, and I still get to do it at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And now they resent me for doing video games and stuff. But what's crazy is like they don't realize like they are kind of like the contributing factor as to why I even got into gaming, because they never really let me go out there and like spread my wings and fly. You know what I mean? If you went pro in soccer back in the day, do you think you would have been a streamer? Probably not. Because if I had the opportunity to go to school for soccer, oh my god, I would do it. 1000%. But I think it's because I had a lot of things working against me. It was really hard for me. And the thing that was crazy was like, I did try. Even in the midst of like diversity, I did try. I like even would practice at home. And all that. But like, when you have strict parents, it's just weird. It's just... like, and I'm not trying to say this to be an excuse, but it is a contributing factor. And I feel like that's the thing that people don't recognize about sports and stuff, is sports is very like, if you don't get into it very early on, it's harder to get, like, because because these things happen fast. Like scholarships, scouts, they happen all fast. They happen within college, okay? And so if your first soccer experience is in high school, I'm sorry, but like you're just gonna get stomped on by all the people who've been starting soccer since they're 5. Or let's say they started in high school, but they had a lot of training and they kept being in club and they kept, you know what I mean? Maybe they would also have a chance too. But I think like people don't understand how important like being in club soccer is. Like being in club, and by the way, club is like $250 a month. And then to get your entire uniform and things like that, I think it's in the thousands. And so since my parents, like I said, they weren't really ready for kids. They didn't really have the finances to put me in these extracurriculars. I resorted to gaming because it was quite affordable to get into. And I saw content creation as like a way for me to do things in life. Like, but it was like kind of it has like an easier way to get in, but it's definitely a lot harder once you get there. Content creation I started way earlier too because I was just at home. So for that's why I think I got into content creation instead of like, but I did really want to do like competitive soccer. Oh my god. It like broke my heart. But it's okay. It doesn't mean that I can't do soccer now. And eventually I got really good. And I would go to like the more ghetto like soccer games. So like for example, like you know how there's like club where it's like mainly very privileged individuals. And then when you go to like, I forgot what they're called, but they're like the ghetto soccer games. I would go, and in those groups of people, there was people who had never had any club experience in their life, but they still did soccer. And I've always found that really inspirational. They weren't really good, but I was able to like kind of teach them stuff because I had my 1 year of club experience. And that was really nice. I ended up like winning us a lot of games and stuff and getting us a lot of goals because we were in like the ghetto, you know what I mean? We were in the ghetto area, like, and honestly, maybe in some areas I suck at soccer, but in some areas I don't suck. So it's okay. But also, yeah, it definitely breaks my heart, but that's life, you know? Some things just aren't meant to be, you know what I mean? Even though it breaks my heart a lot. But at the same time, it's kind of out of my control. Like if I were to have more support and whatnot, I think I would have flourished. Oh, you guys, wow, talented. But I think that like, it's not about like, I'm not really saying like, oh, it's a victim mentality. It's just like, that's what happens when you deal with like emotional neglect in childhood and just basically like, it's like on the lower end of like child neglect. That's kind of like what happens when parents have kids when they're not ready. They are not able to like give them like a solid foundation of like, you know what I mean? Of like a good, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like, I think that's why like a lot of men flourish in soccer, because even the ones who don't have like the money to do well, they have that freedom to go out to parks and like be around the right people to like practice. But like I just didn't have that same freedom because they treated me being a woman as like, oh well, you're gonna go get kidnapped or you're gonna go get raped, you know, and they were trying to shield me from the world, even though that was what was literally preventing me from doing the things that I wanted to do, you know. Whereas like unfortunately, like I feel like, you know, men get like a little bit more of like a privilege of like, even if they don't have the finances to go and do soccer, at least they have that like freedom to go out when they want and they're not gonna get raped or kidnapped or, you know what I mean? And so I think that definitely like put me at a and I think my parents were just really afraid of like me getting hurt or things like that. But I feel like that prevented me from doing the things I wanted to do. So I think that that's like the bad way. Like that's like a bad way that some people raise their kids, is like always preparing or trying to prevent them from dealing with tragedy, when it's like the reality is your kids are probably going to go through trauma. You can't prevent that. They're going to go out, they're going to live their life, they're going to deal with trauma. I think the best way you can combat it is like
30
prepare them and help them build discernment. You know what I mean?
Spike planted.
But because a lot of people, they're not like emotionally intelligent. They haven't gone to therapy. They haven't done the work to like be, you know, understand how to like understand that like you shouldn't raise your kids to live in fear. That's just like what they're taught, right? They're taught to like raise their kids in fear because they're in fear. That's all that they know, you know? But also it's not the right way, in my opinion. I feel like it's good to, instead of raising your kids to prevent things from happening like tragedy, prepare them to be resilient when tragedy comes. I don't know. Or like learn how to combat it or learn how to have discernment so when they are around the wrong people. These guys are just such tryhards, holy shit.
Spike down mid.
Yeah, that's why I resorted to gaming, because it still gives me that like competitive, you know, like the competitiveness that I love. But at the same time, no motivational speeches while you're getting 10 rounded. I think these guys are not bronze, so I will do as many motivational speeches as I want.
There's another.
And this isn't even a motivational speech. I'm just talking about like
Kill my ally.
life and how when you're in like certain environments,
Last player
a
standing.
lot of things play a role.
Remaining.
Like misogyny really is a sucky thing. Because imagine if I were a boy.
Switching sides.
Oh, he would put me in soccer like no problem.
Minha família. We won't
He would have made the money, you know, so yeah. So yeah, I think that's why I don't watch soccer anymore. Because it makes me bitter. They're living my dream. Honestly, like now that I think about it, when it comes to like any competitive sport, whether it's like esport or anything, I feel like there's some spaces that are more represented than others. So like I've never seen a lot of financing done for like women's soccer, and like not a lot of people watch it because of that internalized misogyny that women aren't able to, you know, do what men do and stuff like that. And so it puts them at a disadvantage in some ways. But at the same time,
Adieu.
that's why like I'm so glad that like some people are given the right opportunity, and like a lot of women are able to be in the right opportunity, you know, with the right support. People like, you know, are able to do what they want to do.
Last player standing. Spike down B.
And I think it goes to show like how like it's crazy, like the same people who hate on women for doing, you know, whatever it is, like this is gonna sound like a hot take, but it's true. The men who hate on women
Enemy remaining.
for doing like OnlyFans and things like that, but then don't want to create spaces for women to pursue soccer and literally hate on women who want to do sports, but then they get mad that girls do off. It's like, okay, well,
Match point.
when are women going to get something in like that's going to be good for them? And that's why like I think it's stupid like how much hate women deal with for being like, we're kind of like playing the game of like being attractive makes them more wealthy or whatever it is. They get mad at us for like being a part of that, but it's like they're the ones who built that for us. That's how they've defined our worth in the media. But then they get mad when women kind of play into it, you know, and use it to their advantage. But I mean, is it really manipulative, or is it just playing the game and playing it well? You know what I mean? And you know what I think is really manipulative? The fact that so many men want women to not be OF workers, but then they're not willing to make that space for women to be respected in places like sports, esports, whatever it is. Until that day comes when it is more represented in the media for women to do things besides OF, and when that's put like more finances, more everything, when that day comes,
Last player standing.
then I don't want to hear a fucking peep about these people doing OF and stuff, because at the end of the day, you guys are the ones who built that system. Without any demand, there would be no supply, and
Defenders win.
yeah, that's how I feel about it. And it is a bit of a hot take, but it's true, because there's a lot of irony in it. Like, a lot of people hate on women for playing the game and playing it well, getting mad at women for wearing makeup and whatnot. But it's like, okay, well, are you going to make it so that way women are more represented in ways that they don't have to be attractive? Like, that's right, they won't. So that's why I think that, like, before they judge like women for taking certain paths and whatnot, it's like, we'll then create that space for women to be able to take that path in the first place, you know? But because it's not, it's like heavily under financed and things like that. It's like, even if I were to, maybe like me not doing soccer and stuff, like, was it like a blessing in disguise? Because at the end of the day, not a lot of women get to go off and actually treat that as like a full-time career, you know? And so, like, maybe in a way it was like a blessing in disguise, because maybe society has so much work to do in terms of like making women more represented in those spaces, you know? And until that day, maybe it's not worth to get into. But at the same time, I really admire like a lot of the women who do it regardless of all of the disadvantages that are put against them, because at the end of the day, even though I didn't get to do soccer and all that and like pursue that, like, that I would have loved it. Like, ugh, makes me so mad. But at the same time, maybe in some ways it was a good thing, because, you know, maybe I will flourish in something else, you know? Like, for me, I've been thinking about like how I want to talk a lot about like true crime, and like maybe I won't be able to pursue that competitive edge, but like through gaming I might. And that's why like I love Valorant so much, because Valorant does a good job of like actively trying to push out women into the gaming space, and they're actively like, they're having their first game changers like LAN event where like a lot of women are going out, and like who play competitive Valorant, they're going out and they're going to be playing in LAN, which means like they're playing, LAN is like a in-person event where they're going to be playing and stuff, which sounds super cool. And there's a lot of like really talented Valorant like girls and stuff like that, and it's really exciting to see that they're getting a lot of representation. And so that's why like I really love Valorant. But there's still a lot of work to do, you know? Like, there's a lot of work to do. You know? Like, there's so much more representation needed to be done. And the gaming scene has a lot of work to do. That's why like people like me exist in the gaming space, because I'm actively like the representation that I want to see, you know? And like I feel like a lot of people need to see people like me doing this, doing content creation and doing, you know, any type of competitive whatever it is. Even though I'm not that good yet, you know, we're working on it. But at the same time, progress over perfection, you know? Yeah, I'm supporting Colombia today. At the end of the day, though, like, it does make me bitter that I wasn't able to, like, do soccer and all that. But at the end of the day, maybe it just means, like, it wasn't meant for me. I don't know, you know? Like, sometimes things just aren't meant to be that way. And that's just how the cookie crumbles. Honestly, I'm not a complain, because I'm not going to complain. The only thing I'll probably deal with when I'm older is probably, like, back pain from, like, sitting so much. But other than that, like... And the fact that, like, sports is, like, so, like, oh, if you break your leg or you break something, you're, like, you're out. And that can, like, fuck up your career is, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just really, that fucking sucks. Yeah, like a lot of like, and I would get bullied too. Oh my god, I got bullied in high school because I wasn't as good at soccer as all these people. I don't know what it was. I think some people just get jealous, you know? There was like one girl in particular, she was like a freshman and she got varsity her freshman year, which basically means she got into the best, highest ranking team of soccer at just being a freshman, which is like 16, 15. And I remember she hated on me because like I was really pretty and I got a lot of attention from men. And one of the guys that she wasn't like, I think she liked, he gave me attention or something, and then she got bitter. And then she started talking shit about how I'm like bad at soccer and shit. But like, mind you, she's like a white girl, and she probably has been training in soccer since she was 5 years old. Like shut the fuck up, you know? But whatever it is, like the fact that she was like talking shit about me, like I was literally minding my own business, playing soccer, and yeah, I wasn't the best at first because I had no formal training, nothing. And yeah, I fucking sucked, but damn, like why are these people like, I feel like if like it's just, that's the thing with like esports and any sports, like not esports, but like any sports, people are so like such bullies, you know?
Footsteps.
Such bullies, and especially people that are like jealous of you. And why is it always like, I don't know why it was always like white girl with me. Like I don't know what it was, because I was Latina.
Standing.
They hated Latina mommies. They were like mad because I was a Latina baddie. They hate me because they hate me. I don't know. The craziest part is if I were to get like formal training, like I truly believed in myself. No, Portugal's not winning. I am. How's it going, girl? If I were to get formal training, I would have been, oh my god, like unstoppable. But it's okay. Honestly, I look back at that time and I think it's a very special time. And I just hope that like when I have kids one day, that if they want to go into soccer, I will invest into it. That's why like I'll probably never have kids unless I have all the finances in the world to be able to afford that they go to soccer and whatnot. That don't matter. Colombia is gonna win. Am I gonna watch the game? Probably not. I don't have a subscription. What do you mean, like, I'm not out? I'm not gonna watch it, mainly because I'm busy today. I'm streaming. Colombia only has Ruben Diaz. Okay. You'll say that, but, like, Colombia is literally goated. Like, they're about to win. I don't care. With the power of friendship, they're gonna win. Yeah, my parents were just too strict, so like I just barely got any training. Honestly, maybe everything happens in life for a reason, so... Oh, no, I'm not. I don't like going out. I don't really go out often.
Spike planted. Pinpoint. One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Cutting their vision.
James Rodriguez did not fall off. He trained alongside Ronaldo in Real Madrid. In the Real Madrid thing. He's literally the GOAT. Like, I don't know who you're talking to. Bro just talking shit to lose. Good luck, Portugal. You're gonna need it.
Here, I'll take a site this round. I want to be.
He played in Mexico, and who knows, right? Brother. This guy's hating to hate, anyway.
Now we wait.
Did you just start streaming? Yeah. It'd probably be too crowded. Yeah, that's. I'm not about it. I'm not really. I'm probably not gonna watch, but I'll keep tabs on the score. Maybe I'll watch like the. Maybe I'll watch like the score. Like I'll watch the score, but I won't watch the game because I'm streaming today. Oh my god, no! I'm so bad. I'm not gonna be watching the Portugal game, but I will watch highlights later. I'm streaming today, guys, so. I mean, feel free to update me, guys.
Spike planted.
I'm not really like. I'm eating chicken tortilla soup. Almost 3 years, damn. Thank you for the followage. Thank you for following me that long. I don't really like the new bundle. I'm streaming today, guys. I can't watch, but I decided to put on this jersey today because we are winning. Even though I'm not watching. If I watch, they're gonna lose. That's why. I will just be their good luck charm by wearing the jersey.
We're not doing bad. They're just.
My bad, guys. Let me lock in.
But we can change that. So.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe?
sorry, I'm not really doing that well. I just started playing Breach. I ran a couple times into Swift and thought he was fun.
Maybe we just play more
It's my
passive?
first comp with him, so my bad if I'm doing bad.
Nah, just have fun.
I do like watching it like sometimes, but
Yeah, they're heavy.
I'm not like a really big like. I don't subscribe or anything. Cause right now I just spent a lot of money on my London trip, so I don't have enough money to go watch. And I'm not about to go to a pub. Oh, fine. He's tree.
Home in hell. Sage tree.
One enemy
No
remaining.
lag so far. Yeah, I'm just solo queuing tonight, and then we're gonna play Mecha Chameleon at 6 with our creator friends.
Now we build on this success.
They got
I'm
it.
playing so bad right now.
They should.
Thank you for the heart me, by the way. I don't really watch like games anymore. If I'm gonna go watch it, I want to watch it like in person. You know what I mean? Yes, I'm half Colombian and half Nicaraguense. So I am rooting for Colombia, but I probably won't watch mainly because I don't have a subscription for it, and I'm not going out to like a pub or bar to go watch it. I also just don't really like
Interrupted
Spike
spike.
down B. One
Omen.
enemy remaining.
So,
I don't like going in person.
Or sorry, on site.
Yo, let's go.
I saw that Raze. That was nasty.
Thank you.
Good shit, good shit.
I'm locked in, guys. I'm locked in.
They'll know what hit them.
What do you need?
I could buy you Vice.
How can I watch it for free, guys? but then I can't stream it, and I'm streaming today, so that's why we can't. Hey, if any of you guys hit your parlay though, or whatever the fuck it's called, send me some gifted subs, please. Share with the class, because I'm Colombian. Heck no. I'm just saying, I mean, if you hit your parlay, you might as well share with a Colombian. I'm Colombian. I'm just saying, you don't have to. I'm just joking. Am I joking? No, maybe I'm joking. Easy.
Spike down B. One enemy remaining.
If I watch, it's gonna make me want to play.
Yeah, you guys saw that. I wanted to make that. Sorry.
Last player.
40. Nice.
Okay, thank you, Vice. miss.
If you can't do something right, don't do it at all.
Heck no, this guy's a heck no. Tubi? What is Tubi? I think YouTube chat hates the landscape stream. We are gonna do vertical. You guys hate the landscape stream, or you guys want a vertical stream?
Unless Sage is not really paying attention. I think she
Or
knows
play
I'm
some
pretty sure we don't.
FC26.
So I'm pretty sure the rest of the team knows too.
I don't have that game. Guys, gaming has become so expensive lately. Like, tell me why I gotta pre-order GTA 6. Then the Nintendo games are coming out at the same exact time. Etc, etc, etc.
Spike
You are one.
down A. One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Easy money.
Beautiful. Just like that, guys.
Control the space. Control their choices.
W4K. Who do I think is gonna win the World Cup? Colombia. As they should.
Now we wait. Launching thorns.
One trick Raze. No, I'm serious. Colombia.
Footsteps.
Pre-order GTA 6 in October.
3 at least.
Yep.
Yeah, don't hear anybody on
And then Nintendo games are coming out at the exact same time. Oh, fuck you. Fuck yay. Fuck yay. Sorry. Guys, if I can find a way to watch it for free, I will watch it for free. I'm not gonna pay. I'm sorry, because I spent too much money at London, so I gotta be budget.
2 more
Sage,
now.
Reyna, Hell.
I spent way too much money. If someone hits their parlay, though, send me 5 gifted. I'm just kidding. Don't send me 5. People are gonna get mad now that I'm begging for subs. Sorry. This is the begathon now. They're gonna cancel me like they canceled Kaisenat for the begathon.
Player standing.
Begathon.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
Oh, that was
Nice.
so beautiful. That was beautiful.
Omen is locked in.
I never
Begathon.
tired of watching you work, Omen.
It's not begathon if it's not, you know, it's. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I can't joke about that stuff. It's bad. Kind of cringe.
Now we wait.
Otherwise, people are gonna cringe. GTA 6 is way bigger than Nintendo. I'm sorry for Nintendo. That's because no one appreciates Nintendo because it's not popular in America, and all Americans care about is fucking guns and shit, and they care about fucking Call of Duty. They don't mind paying a $60 DLC every year, but then when Nintendo says, "Oh, my games are going to be $60 and actually worth the play," they're like, "No, nah, I'm not going to buy it." Because they just don't know how to appreciate good game development when they see it. They just care about shooting guns. Am I right? Fuck yeah! Yeah, sorry. Let me stop cursing.
You will not kill my ally.
They just don't appreciate games that don't have guns and gore and all that. Okay? It's just a culture shock. It's just and Nintendo games are way more popular in Japan
Somehow.
for a good reason. Because Americans have different priorities. Okay? That's why people don't appreciate Nintendo. And because everyone's mad that Nintendo sets boundaries. So when the community hosts illegal events
So clutch, Omen. Oh,
utilizing their games for profit,
close.
of course Nintendo's gonna file lawsuits. Okay?
I believe.
D1 Nintendo Glazer.
Beautiful.
D1 Nintendo Glazer. It's true though, like multi-million-dollar company that has a bunch of game developers not using AI, by the way, to run their absolutely fantabulous games. And then they set a boundary by filing a lawsuit. Hey, what's a boundary? A lot of people just get mad at that Nintendo sets boundaries. Nintendo is like a cat. if you mess with Nintendo, they're gonna scratch you, okay? And that's why a lot of men don't like Nintendo. But there are a lot of men who do appreciate Nintendo. Some don't.
I think they might be slow pushing B.
got
Spike
spike
down
mid.
mid.
Never mind, they walled it.
It's
At
true
least two
though.
more mid.
But I don't agree with them taxing on their prices and stuff. Like obviously that really sucks. But at the same time,
Down B.
inflation. Like same thing is happening with the housing prices. Like at this point we should just, if we're gonna boycott Nintendo, we might as well boycott having apartments too. You know what I mean? Because these fucking rent prices are getting insane. Inflation is getting crazy.
One enemy remaining.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that.
Team ace.
Let's go. Let's go. You know what I mean?
Just swapping in new fusion cells. Okay, my arms are good. We can go.
A lot of cursing. What jersey? Colombian jersey. You know what's crazy, guys? I had no idea Colombia was playing today. I had no plans to watch the game today, but isn't it cool how they're playing today? I didn't even know, and I put this jersey on because I know that the FIFA stuff is happening right now. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen a
There are more
single game.
here. 2 more at least.
I've just been traveling. I've been just
Right,
doing my
definitely.
thing. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things.
One enemy remaining.
He's also there. Just right side. Beautiful. Beautiful, guys.
I'm gonna pre-order in, yeah, me
Round
too.
before the switch.
I'm gonna pre-order in October. Ashes are bugging me. London was good. Okay, fine. Okay, great. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna switch. For those who are watching on YouTube, I'm gonna switch to vertical layout. So, should I do it after this game? I don't fucking know.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
Mid.
Thirty seconds left.
Going heaven.
Last player standing.
Oh man, you've been so clutch this half. That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
at least 3 or 4 runs.
Switching sides.
They're not getting the message. Leave it to me. I'll rough them up.
Hello, Jack Jack. Hello, Miguel. How's it going? Hello, Doze. London was good. Columbia and Jersey.
I'm with the guys. We got
Columbia.
this.
It's a little cut off though, because I wanted to
Watch
turn it
far
into
right,
crop top.
hold off, so we could always rotate.
Reloading. Reloading. Redundant.
Oh fuck.
That was
No.
Reloading.
68 Omen. Heaven. I think one's dice. Portugal's not winning, guys. I think Colombia's gonna win. So let me look up how to watch the FIFA games for free. How to watch
Enemy remaining.
FIFA games for free. Is that? Ooh, YouTube TV. Wait. Actually, I have YouTube TV. Which one has less ads?
Well, they could be distraction.
Wait, I have YouTube TV, I think. Oh, yeah. Do they go live on this channel? Okay, I'm gonna subscribe. What time do they start today? Oh, wait. I
Beautiful.
need to switch my
Did I
account.
blind
to this
you,
one.
Raina? I'm having a hard
Yes,
time
you did.
telling. Okay.
Oh,
It's okay,
Peacock.
it's
Place it
okay.
behind people.
Let me see if I can get the free trial for the Peacock.
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
Maybe if I use my... Okay. Okay, if I get Instacart Plus...
Now we wait.
If I get Instacart Plus treat free trial, it comes with Peacock.
No way, Vandal.
Oh my god, it's starting in 30 minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it though, guys. I have to do stream today. I'll be there in spirit.
There's two mid.
Oh, there's one just sitting
Get
at
one in the corner. Go in the corner with the buggy.
Oh my god, he's there, he's on site.
Player standing.
Oh, he got the Vandal. Oh, nice try. I should have killed the Omen. I lost the Vandal versus Ghost fight. It's crazy.
Come on, get me in the line of fire.
I don't know. I'm gonna do all that work.
I can plant Raze if you want.
Check your posture.
Sorry.
We could always watch the stage flank.
Okay.
If they do it again, I don't know.
There.
Stage mid, behind us.
We should just go A.
this guy in front of us too.
Let's just go long A, long ways A.
They're playing a little funky here.
Sage is in our spawn. 68.
Still in sight.
That's stupid.
Reloading.
Good. You got
How am
it.
I this bad, bruh?
Oh,
Whatever.
never mind, I got it.
Whatever.
Yo,
Last player standing.
that's
Spike
wild.
down A.
Always check your corners.
30 seconds left.
Gotta remember.
Where was the Raze?
It was
They're
in
sitting in
the
the
corner. That little box. Like the yeah, that thing.
I see. Yeah.
We
my
should
bad.
save. Let's go A. Let's go A. And we should
Nah, we
probably
both skipped
save,
that.
guys.
It was funny. Like looking
For some reason,
back
I
at
thought
it.
the Raze was on B. I don't know why. I didn't see
Okay,
you,
why
so
are
I
we
guess.
being? Why am I ignored? Like, this is crazy. I hate when people like, I'm like saying something that fucking ignore me. That's crazy. Hate that shit. I'm like, hey guys, let's go A and let's save. Tilting me.
Bomb buddy out. Satchel out. Satchel out.
I'm in heaven. Oh my god, I'm actually ass. What the fuck? Where did he come from? Oh my god. Raze kill— who killed me? Omen? Who the fuck is Omen? I think Omen's on site. I have like a headache today. Sucks. Maybe I'll take some sumatriptan. I'm running out of migraine medication.
I demand what I'm owed.
Colombian jersey.
Can I get a drop? Thanks.
This game isn't even that hard. Like, these people are not that good. We should be able to beat them, you know? I'm just getting tilted by the way that I'm dying. It just feels like I'm... It's just like, it's just irritating me. Like, what the fuck? Oh, that's a bad nade, sorry. How did I not hit him?
Plant this spike.
Whatever. That was bad positioning. There's like 2 market. Oh. 1 CT.
You will not kill my allies.
Maybe I'll take some. You know what I think it is also? I think the audio is too loud.
Not ready yet. Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
I think the audio is just too loud, and I'm so mad because I can't use my earbuds, and I hate wearing headphones. Like, it's so bulky on my head. It starts hurting after a while. And I hate how bulky it is. Like, sometimes I just want earbuds, but I try plugging in my earbuds. You can only hear audio through one earbud. It's horrible. I think it's broken. I think it's my, like, connector cable thing is broken. And plus, these specific earbuds, they're horrible. They fall out of my ear. They're too big. Even though I'm using the smallest size and they fall out of my ear because my ears are not big. Horrible, horrible.
Out of charges.
He's just waiting mid-market. What a fucking weirdo. Fucking weirdo.
Spike down mid.
You know what? I might need vitamins. Maybe that's what it is, guys. Maybe I need some vitamins. I think the fallout. My vitamins like don't want to come out.
Last
There we go.
player standing.
This gives me collagen and vitamin. All my necessary vitamin.
take these arms for a spin.
I'm gonna unmute them now.
Placing wall trap.
What gotta follow? Hmm?
Let's see if I can catch a lurker.
Cover going out.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
Reloading.
Okay.
I say we just rotate. I mean, it seems like they're stacked on that side. Thoughts?
Omen's hit 40.
Thank you for the corn.
Okay, we know Reyna and Omen are both B site. Could probably rotate.
That's what I said. That's what I said. That's literally what I said. Oh, this fucking Raze nade is so annoying.
Stealing
One enemy
Behind us,
remaining.
behind us. Behind us, behind us!
Okay, he's back here. He's back here.
Bro, like, why are you running away? Didn't even get my trade. Fuck this guy, bro.
planted.
Didn't even fucking get my trade. What a fucking asshole. He said behind us, behind us, behind us, behind us, behind us. Behind us, behind us, behind us, behind us. Like, just let me die in vain.
Match point.
Whatever.
Mercy now.
It's okay, we're winning, we're winning. It's fine, we're winning. It's totally fine, we're winning. Maybe I should have played Jet this game. Please reveal our community gift.
Placing wall trap.
Tapping live gifts. What?
No prisoners.
The hunt begins!
I don't see it. Live gifts. I don't see it. I'm sorry. What? Community gift. Hmm? A shout out, I think. I think the community gift would be a shout out. Oh, I should have got the Raze first. Fuck. He's tree. One's Raze tree. 55 sage.
Enemy spotted. A. One enemy remaining.
These lashes are a pain in my ass. I'm about to take off these lashes. GG, everyone. You're gonna be like, Raze, you fucking suck. Waffle, thank you for the heart me. I'm getting tilted because I have the headache. I could take my migraine medication. Have you seen Earline April? I think I've seen it once, but I don't really recall. I get bored really easily when I watch shows. Yeah. I think it's because... Yeah, I'm gonna take a migraine pill. Let's get crunk off of our migraine medication. No. What does that even mean? Oh, I'm gonna reset the TikTok live, guys. I think my YouTube vertical lives do better than my landscape. So I'll be right back, YouTube. Give me one moment. Just click on my page and refresh. I'll be back in one moment. See if this works. see if this works. I'm getting stressed out. I'm getting stressed the fuck out. Can you just work? Something went wrong. There we go. Refresh. Am I live? What happened to my chat? So I hate these fucking glasses. They're pissing me the fuck off. I'm sorry. Let me stop cursing. Maybe I'll wear like a different pair of glasses. I'm just getting irritated by this. Okay, let me take my migraine medication. I'll be right back. I'll grab it real quick. I think I went too ham on the dancing yesterday. Okay, guys. Yes, hot Cheetos for the headache. Nah, I should really eat something. I have some soup I can go grab real quick. Let me just go grab my soup. Maybe we switch headsets? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe this one's just like too heavy. Actually, I don't know. I think it's just starting to hurt because it's too tight. Let me try the other headset. Let's see if it's better. This one just sucks because I need to charge it like every 5 seconds. Low battery. It's low battery, guys. Well, at least I have time to go get my food real quick. I'm gonna go get my food. Be back. some soup. It is not heated because chicken tortilla soup. This will be good for when I'm taking my medication. It is kind of cold, but I don't really care. It still tastes good. I'm just too lazy. I'm too lazy to heat it up. Pretty good. So guys, either we can play more Valorant, or we can play Dead by Daylight. And I got water, because maybe I'm dehydrated too, that's probably why. We could play more Valorant. I feel like we didn't get a lot of clips today. Or Dead by Daylight. What are you guys feeling? Dead by Daylight. Valorant. CS. No. I do want to get ranked in that game, but no. Oh my god, guys. We were in... That reminds me. We were in London. And... there was this group of guys that were walking near us. And because they were on the same bus as us, we were asking them what they were doing. Because my other creator friend or whatever, he's like very friendly. So he's like talking to them. And we were like, oh, do you guys play any games? Like, we're here for VCT, like Valorant and stuff. And he was like, oh, I mean, we play like some games. We play like CS. And then we were like, oh, CS, like why? And he was like, you know, because there's just more men and more testosterone. Like, what in the involuntarily celibate are we talking about? Like, that is so cringe and gross. Like, what a fucking loser. Like, what a fucking, I'm sorry, but like, I'm gonna be the first to say it. What a fucking loser. It's like, imagine being so intimidated at the fact that, like, women play Valorant. It's because this puny little fragile ego can't handle the fact that women are also gamers too. Puny little fragile ego. Anyway. You know what I mean? Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. Whenever I want to figure out like what games to play, usually I just like see what other creators are playing. That's what helps me kind of decide. Anyway, I just thought it was really cringe. I'm not gonna play League of Legends. Not right now. Not unless you guys pay for it. Because we right now, for our subathon incentive, we have R6. See if I can pull it up. Yeah. R6 is our... It's still horizontal? What the? What do you mean? No way, let me pull it up. I think if you're watching on your phone, it's not horizontal. Let me see. Bruh, I just got an ad. It is horizontal. What the hell? That's weird. Hold on. I'm gonna reset. Oh my god. That's so weird. I'm gonna take these lashes off, guys. They're really bothering me. Like, as much as I want to wear these lashes, they're really uncomfortable. And they're just not meant for, like, long use, like, long wear. Fine. At least these ones don't, like, rip out my lashes. Because the other ones I was wearing, they were, like, getting so stuck to my lashes that they would make my real eyelashes, like, come out.